Google Ads in 2026 is a completely different game. AI Max is rewriting how search campaigns work. Ads are now showing inside AI overviews. Call only ads are dead, and if you are still running your campaign the way you did 2 years ago, exact match keywords, manual bids, thin landing pages, you are burning money. But here is the good news. I'm going to give you the only strategy you need to run profitable Google Ads in 2026, whether you are running campaigns for your clients or for your business. 5 steps, one framework, and by the end of this video, you will have more clarity than 90% of advertisers out there right now. I run a Google Ads agency, Full Digital, and I have seen what's working and what's failing across dozens of accounts per year. And this is the exact framework I use for my clients. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the 5 pillars of winning Google Ads strategy in 2026. Number 1, fixing your conversion foundation. Number 2, restructuring your campaigns for AI. And number 3 through 5, the targeting, bidding, and creative moves that separate profitable accounts from wasted budgets. If you are new here, subscribe. I post Google Ads tutorial and strategies every single week. Let's get into it. It's step 1, and this is where most people go wrong. Fix your conversion foundation. In 2026, Google's AI runs everything. Smart bidding, AI Max, Performance Max, all of it depends on one thing, the quality of your conversion data. And if your tracking is broken, the AI is optimizing towards garbage. Here is what you need to do. Use the native Google Ads conversion tag as your primary tracking source, not GA4 alone. GA4 has a 6 to 18 hours data lag. That delay hurts smart bidding in real time. Set up GA4 as a secondary source for audience insights and behavioral analysis, but let the Google tag do the heavy lifting. Set up enhanced conversion. This sends hashed first party data like email, phone number back to Google so it can match more conversion. Even when cookies are blocked, this action can recover 10 to 15% of conversions you are currently missing. So here's a pro tip. If you are running lead gen, import your offline conversions from your CRM. Tell Google which leads actually became your paying customer. That's how you train the AI to find more people like your best buyers, not just more form fills. And here's the common mistake you should avoid: treating all conversions as equal. A newsletter sign up is not the same as a booked demo. Assign conversion values. Google needs to know which actions matter you the most. Step 2, restructure your campaigns for how Google's AI works in 2026. The old approach was dozens of tightly themed ad groups, each with a handful of exact match keywords. That does not work anymore. Google's AI needs data volume to learn. If your campaigns are split into too many ad groups, none of them get enough data to optimize properly. So here is the new framework. Use single theme ad groups as tags. Each ad group focuses on one search intent with 5 to 15 keywords. And here is the big shift. Go broad match plus smart bidding for your core campaign. Google's AI now understands search intent beyond the literal keyword. It finds valuable traffic the exact match misses. So, and here is recommended split: 60% broad match paired with smart bidding, 30% exact match for your brand terms and highest value keyword, 10% a phrase match for transitional testing. And here's a common mistake you should avoid: running broad match without a strong negative keyword list. Broad match opens the door, negative keeps the junk out. Review your search term report weekly. If you want to learn more about how to research terms report, here is the detailed video on it. Go and watch it. Step 3, and this is one of the almost nobody's talking about: position your ads to show inside AI overviews. Google now shows ads above, below, and even inside AI overviews. These are the AI generated summaries at the top of search results. This is brand new territory, and it changes how you write ads and build landing pages. To qualify for AI overview placement, you need two things: enable AI Max on your search campaigns. Standard campaigns with only exact or phrase match are not eligible for AI overview ad slot. Second, build a deeper, more informative landing pages. AI overviews trigger on complex question-based searches, just like how do I, what is the best way to. So your landing page needs to actually answer those questions thoroughly. And here's a pro tip you should follow: write ad copy that answers how, what, and why questions, not just buy now messaging. The AI matches your ad to the context of the AI generated answer. Step 4. Use smart bidding strategically, not blindly. Smart bidding is not set it and forget it. Here is how to deploy it based on where your campaign is in its life cycle. If you have a new campaign with no conversion data, start with maximize clicks or maximize conversions to build up the data. Once you hit 30 to 50 conversions per month, switch to target CPA or target ROAS. And here is the key. Don't set aggressive targets right away. If your average cost per lead is $40, set your target CPA at 45. Give Google room to learn. Then tighten it gradually every 2 weeks. When scaling, increase budget by 15 to 20% at a time. Jumping from $50 a day to $200 a day resets the learning phase and tanks performance. If you want to learn the complete scaling framework, I made a video on it. Go and watch so you don't waste your money on wrong scaling practices. And here's a common mistake: changing weights and budgets too often. Every major change triggers a new learning phase, 7 to 14 days, where performance is unstable. So you should be patient. Step 5. Give Google better creative fuel. Responsive search ads are the only game in town now. Call only ads are getting phased out, but most people fill in their 15 headlines and 4 descriptions with repetitive generic copy that kills your ad strength and limits what Google can test. So here's a framework. Write 5 headlines focused on benefit. Write 5 headlines focused on features and specific. Write 5 headlines with urgency, social proof, or numbers. For descriptions, each one should stand alone as a mini pitch. Pin your best headlines to position 1 and your brand name to position 2. Let Google rotate the rest. And if you are using AI Mac, set up text guidelines. You can add up to 25 terms, exclusions, and 40 messaging rules. So Google's AI does not write copy that contradicts your brand. Now look, if you are watching this and thinking, I want to actually master all of this, not just get an overview, I have built something for exactly that. It's called the Google Ads Essentials program. It's a 16 module deep dive into everything: campaign structure, bidding strategy, conversion tracking, performance max, audience targeting, ad copy reporting, all of it. Not theory, real strategy from real accounts. Whether you want to run ads for clients, start freelancing, or just stop wasting money on your own campaign, this program gives you the complete system. Link is in the description. Let's recap the 5-step framework. 1. Fix your conversion tracking. Use the Google Ads tag, set up enhanced conversions, import offline data. 2. Restructure campaigns around themes, not micro ad groups. Go broad match plus smart bidding. 3. Optimize for AI overviews with AI Max and deeper learning pages. 4. Deploy smart bidding based on campaign maturity. Start loose, tighten gradually. 5. Write a better RSA creative and control AI copy with text guidelines. That is the strategy. 5 pillars, 1 framework. Everything else is noise. If this video helped you, hit subscribe. I post Google Ads strategies and tutorials every single week. Drop a comment below. Which of these 5 steps is the biggest gap in your current Google Ads setup? I read every comment. And if you want to know exactly how to set up AI Max the right way without wrecking your search campaign, I am covering that in the next video. Don't miss it.